Good day everybody, welcome to Le'Rez Studio. And if you watched my previous video where I was testing the new product on the market which creates texture called RezRok, this is a continuation of that one, where I'm just using the leftovers because too much of the powder was mixed into paste and I need to use it all up. So what I'm doing here is just trying something, getting some of that paste which was mixed with, well, the powder mixed with water and some of the purple neon pigment by Le'Rez, and just putting it into a little piping bag which I've made. It's you can make them out of parchment paper. I just have a ton of these laying around because I use the kind of the backing of the sticky labels that I use for international parcels for my orders. So it's a perfect size for a little piping bag, and it's piping really well. So when I'm testing things, I like to mix them with different things and try different ways of doing things. And in here I've got an idea of doing a geode, which doesn't really turn into a geode in the end, but still it's an idea that you can all have a go at trying. So there's a little bit of that neon yellow which I'm applying, you know, with my fingers. Of course I've got gloves on, so I'm just putting a little bit in that corner there and kind of spreading it around a little bit, mixing it with that purple. Yellow and purple create a really nice color, so it's always good to mix your colors. You know, you don't have to be purchasing every single color there is. You can mix your own and you'd be surprised at the wonderful colors that you can create yourself, and they're unique. Just adding some of the blue, also a neon color. These neon pastes are quite matte, and I find that matte pigments mix really well with other mediums, and they seem to contain the true color. With the mica pigments, which are a little bit transparent and kind of pearlescent, they tend to fade a little bit in color when the paste dries, but once you hit it with some resin, the color just comes alive. So either way you're on a win. So some of the pink going on now, and just using my spatula to kind of smooth it out a little bit. And adding a little bit more of the blue now. I'm just pretty much just putting colors one next to the other. Like I said, when you're making a geode, you want to have some sort of a structure and some idea of the colors that you're putting together. So this is, like I said, just an idea, and I'm using the leftover pigments with this paste which was created mixing the water and RezRok powder and some pigment powder. So it's just an idea. You guys, you know, I'm sure that you will come up with some really amazing creations just by using this idea as, you know, a new idea and something unique that you can do. That's what I love about these YouTube videos, because not every time the artwork turns out great, but the thing is that you get an amazing idea and you can tweak it around and create something absolutely stunning. That's what it's all about. And as this is a video to test this product, I'm just pretty much just laying it down. What I'm using as a substrate here is an MDF board, and this powder will stick well onto the MDF board, but I do suggest that you use a primer to ensure that it will stick to it better, because at the moment what I'm doing is just applying this paste directly onto an unprimed MDF board. Also, with any paste that you use, it will, if you temper with it too much when it's dried, it will crack. So you do need to put a layer of resin over it to ensure that it grabs it and seals it in, locks it in, and then there'll be no breaking. I'm just using that same piping bag now with the purple, and you will see on the end of the video you will see some close-ups of the texture that this creates, and it's just beautiful, just like piping, you know, decorating a cake, really. So I went a little bit overboard in that corner with the piping, but you will see it looks so cool. If you're hearing some crickets, that's exactly what you're hearing. I'm sitting outdoors at the moment, and the crickets are really carrying on, so it might be a really nice sunny day tomorrow. You can use all kinds of things to create texture. Texture's been really popular in the art world for many years, and I absolutely love it, because I just love the feeling of things like I can touch, and when I kind of just put my fingers on it, I can feel texture underneath it. It's just amazing, and it gives you that kind of 3D effect. So, but this is just one of the ways that you can do it. It's really easy and simple to mix. If you want to see how we mixed it, my daughter Anna and myself, watch the previous video and you'll see exactly how we mix the powder with water and the pigments. What I'm adding here is just some pigment powder, a glitter, a real fine glittery powder. And what I'm doing here is just I want to add a little bit more shimmer to this really matte painting, and just giving it a bit of character, and also some shimmer. You know, we do love that kind of stuff, and seeing also how it will stick to this paste. At the end of the day, all I'm doing is just sprinkling a little bit over it. And before I did this powder, which I believe is one of the Glitz and Glam Le'Rez pigments, before I did that one, I used some of the holographic powder pigment. And here it is. It's all done, dried up, and you can see that shimmery pigment, and coming up to that really overworked piping, just to see how it looks. And I absolutely love the look of it. It just stands out, and that holographic is just amazing. It just adds so much character to any of your paintings, and it's wonderful in geodes and things like that, nebula paintings. I'm just really proud of my piping work. But there it is, and thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.